Hello everyone, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. This past quarantine, one of the things that has helped me relax and just find comfort in has been collecting and taking care of houseplants. So I wanted to show you some of my houseplants that I keep in my bedroom. So yeah, I don't know the name of everything off of the top of my head, so I will just be writing them on screen. I will also be listing all the different Etsy shops that I use to buy plants. So everything will be down in the information bar below for you to check out, but let's start with my collection. So this is my windowsill. This is where I keep a lot of my propagated plants right here. I did a little TikTok tutorial on this. It's super simple. All you need is basically test tubes, Velcro, and a wall with decent indirect lighting. So this is what I have. So we have a rubber tree right here. This is actually one that I have outside of my house. I just cut a little bit off just to see how well it would grow. This one's actually a cutting from a plant that I have in my bedroom. So now I've gotten to the point that I can cut from plants that I already own. So I'm just creating a bunch of plants. A bunch of plants from the ones that I purchased early on in quarantine. This guy is the string of dolphins. I actually had purchased cuttings of this plant and it was a pain in the ass to grow. So I found this at, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot, and I just decided to get it. Here's the second part of my propagation station. So I have a lot of pothos plants. They're just very easy to propagate. Very, very easy to propagate. And this is actually from my Fiddle Lake Fig plant that you're going to be seeing in just a little bit, but look at that. So far, so good. So this is my snake plant. I've had this for, I'm thinking probably 5 years. They're super, super low maintenance. You don't need to water them very much. I've neglected this guy a lot and it's grown so many like leaves. I've propagated quite a lot from this plant already in just quarantine alone, and there's already like new growth back there. This guy I purchased because of Animal Crossing. It looked like the ivy from the game, so I just picked that up. This guy I've also had for a little bit, but it is thriving right now. It's just getting really good water, really good lighting, and I finally know how to take care of it a little bit more. It's a type of, I'm thinking a type of fern. It just looks really funky, really wild. I like it a lot, and I'm so glad that, look at this, it's just growing like crazy. This guy is my only like variegated plant in a way. So yeah, it's really nice. I will say not the easiest to take care of. It's been tricky finding a good spot for it, but we do have some new growth on this side, and I just really like the marbled leaves. So this is the rubber tree cutting. This is a larger cutting, comes from the same plant as the one up there, but I just wanted to see which one would sprout roots a lot quicker, and obviously the little guy beat this guy. So these are cuttings from that snake plant. I told you, I've been getting really good luck with snake plant propagating, and this guy is barely getting roots, but the other two have a lot. This is the marbled pothos, which is super pretty. So this guy I thought I was going to kill. I had purchased a cutting and it was just not growing. Everything kept dying off. And then once it started growing, it never stopped, and it's still growing and growing and growing. It's crazy how much it's grown. When I first showed this guy on Instagram, I kept getting a lot of DMs saying like, good luck. So this is a heart-shaped fern, and yeah, I kept getting messages saying like, good luck, because these are a pain in the ass to take care of, supposedly, but I've had these for months and they're just thriving. Like, all of these are brand new leaves. I find them easy to take care of because I tend to overwater them. They like a lot of humidity, and yeah, and it's really easy to know when to water these guys because the leaves just curl downwards like little rolled tacos. And yeah, I obviously really like the leaves. I find them very interesting, very beautiful as well. But these are easily the most high maintenance plants that I have. I water these the most out of all my plants. So this guy is the Fiddle Lake Fig. I can't say. That's where this cutting came from. So this guy is a little high maintenance as well. I thought it was going to be easier to take care of. I used to have it in another spot in my room where it was a little bit more shady. It did not like that. I thought it was going to kill it. And then once I moved it closer to my windowsill, it just started thriving. I also had to figure out when to water this. So this likes to be watered once a week, living here in San Diego. So once a week I will water this. I actually need to water it today or tomorrow. But yeah, all of these are brand new leaves from the past few weeks. So once I figured things out, I found it now easy to take care of it, but man, it was struggle city. It was struggle city at first. This guy I purchased from Trader Joe's, and it was also dying on me. I did not know what was happening. I thought I was overwatering, then I was underwatering. Couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with this. I looked at videos, decided to cut back on the watering, but then I realized that it had root rot. So that was the reason why it was dying. Once I figured out a good watering schedule and also moved this closer to the windowsill, I mean, all of this is brand new growth. So it is also thriving, makes me very happy. But I love the leaves. I'm not sure how well this is going to translate on camera, but they're almost like an iridescent lavender. Very, very pretty. This is one of my favorite plants. It is weird looking. I love the leaves. Do need to give it a little dusting, but I think this is super cool. So this guy, this little watermelon guy, he's not my favorite. He's still growing, he's still hanging there, but yeah, I think I like the pot more than I do like the plant. So this is easily my favorite plant. This is the Monstera Deliciosa. I bought this at the beginning of quarantine. It only had these two, this guy, and then from there I propagated it. Then once it had roots, I put it in soil, and then from there it's been just a lot of growth of a lot of it. This guy, and then this is the brand new leaf. So you can see they start off being kind of like a lime green color, and then they start getting darker. But I find this to be very easy to take care of. It doesn't need a lot of water. It does like a lot of bright indirect sunlight. But overall, this is very low maintenance, which is good. This guy just chills down here. I had this for a while, probably even longer than the snake plant. Very low maintenance. It just kind of does its own thing. Don't water it very much, and it keeps growing. Almost forgot to show you this guy. This is not a yucca plant, but similar. It's been struggling, but I feel like this is finally getting a little bit better. It had 2 more stems coming out that died off. It hasn't been as easy to take care of it. I will have to be completely honest. I'm hoping this guy will survive, but we shall see. Now we're over here in this corner. This was previously being propagated back there, and it's grown so much. Look at this. This pot is super cute. It is from World Market, but yeah, look at this plant. It is also very shimmery. I'm not sure how well this is going to show on camera. There we go. Do you see how shimmery it is? This also has a purple leaf on the back, as you can see. So this is a cutting from this bigger guy. The bigger guy is struggling, especially this leaf, which was one of its first leaves. Might actually have to cut it soon. But yeah, we got this little guy right here. So this is actually a plant that we have outside, and I just took some cuttings, grew the roots, and yeah, it's been just chilling here. I wanted to like go up and climb my bookshelf, but it's not really there yet. But it's still growing, and I still have a lot more where this cutting came from, so we shall see. Over here I have a a CC plant cutting. I don't think it likes this spot very much, but I'm gonna leave it there. I did water it this morning, so it just needs to chill. And this guy, this is another plant that I've cut recently, and the cutting is back there, but I want this to drape down, so that's why I'm propagating from this plant, so then I can just put it in here and have more dripping downwards. So then we have this section. My favorite plant from this section is this guy that has velvet looking leaves. It feels like velvet too. This is the prayer plant, I believe, and look, it's gonna have a new leaf soon. I'm so happy. These two actually came from also our plant collection that we have outside of our main door. So I believe this is a peace lily. Yeah, we have this guy and then we have this. So these are already plants that I had. I just cut them, propagated them, roots grew, and then I put them in soil. And then this is a pothos. This is also one of the first plants that I purchased in quarantine. Super easy to propagate. They're just thriving. They really are. And finally, we have the last two plants. So we have the CC plant. These are brand new stems. That's why both the stems and also the leaves are lighter in color. But yeah, super low maintenance. Don't really do all that much to it. And this is the section where I had the Fiddle Lake Fig, but as you can see, it's not as bright, so it wasn't thriving there. But this plant obviously really likes it here. So it's grown a lot. And then this guy is a snake plant, but it had root rot. Had it in a different planter that was plastic. Not gonna do that again, and I'm trying to rescue it. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna make it, but I'm trying my best. I almost forgot about this guy. So this is a little cactus. It's super cute, sits right here in front of my makeup station. And this is another weird looking cactus plant. I love this guy. So that was it for my little plant collection. A lot of them I did purchase during quarantine. If you're someone like me who just wants something to kind of nurture and learn more about, I think collecting indoor plants is a good hobby to get into. Obviously it can get quite addicting. I have but purchased a lot more than I anticipated originally, but I just really enjoy them. If you're wondering if I've killed plants, obviously I have. Since you already saw the one that's dying back there that I'm trying to rescue, but so far so good. It's a learning process. You're bound to like kill some plants. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what type of plants you're into, or if you wanted to buy some, like which ones would you buy? And yeah, see you soon in my next video. Bye!